Hello friends, in this video we are going to talk about control statement in Python. What is control? Control means giving a support to, that is saying yes or no. Control, that is a control. If I'm a boss, I'm just saying you have to do, that is control, like, right? So if I'm just giving a control, I'm having a control, I'm just saying you want to do that, that is I am saying that you have to do, that is the control. So likewise a control statement has a different styles of condition statements, control statements. Likewise, that is if else. I'll just show you. um, they are if and if else, sorry, if else and nested if. So all these three types are just only saying that everything has a control. So if I'm just saying, I'm just giving a baby to a banana. If I'm saying baby that I'm saying that this is an apple, and he knows that it is not an apple, and just saying it is a banana. So likewise, that is a control it has. So he already given that information about that thing. So if I'm saying that, I'll just show you in the program how it works, how the program is being running and how it is goes. So I'll just show you in something in a paint how the control is moving. So if I'm saying my machine that I value is 5, this is my condition. Sorry, this is my variable with a value. I'm saying that condition, if I is equal to 5, then move to this part, that is yes, it is correct. If the path is wrong, it goes to this part, that is no. Likewise, this is a if control statement, how it works. So I just show you in a program. I'm just moving a notepad, I'm just opening a notepad. So okay, I'm just giving a syntax for this, giving a syntax. So I'm just saying a syntax, if, sorry, has to be small. If expression, that is condition, is true, it gives a value, that is print with the statement. It's not a print, this is syntax, right? Statement of s. Okay, this is a syntax for a if condition, if control statement. Okay, I'll just show you how to do the program. My value is I equal to 1, that is true value, right? So I'm just hitting enter. If I I'm just giving a like this, just hitting enter and just print, sorry, print command, I'm just saying hello. So now I'm saving the program. asdf.py, this is my program name, asdf.py. I'm saving it in a PC and pictures, music. Okay, I'm just saving here. Okay, I'm just saving here. Okay, this is my program, and I now show you how it runs. Just moving to a command prompt, and I'm just moving to that directory, that is music directory, that is cdm, that is music. So okay, I'm just showing the file there, that is my file is asdf.py. This is my file that that I have saved. So now I run the program for you, that is python space asdf.py. I'm just hitting enter. Hello. Okay, this is hello. This is what how it works, because what I'm saying is 0 and 1 is the condition, right? 0 is false and 1 is true. I'm just giving if I I'm just I means true. I'm not giving a false. If I equal to false, if I giving a 1, then the answer will not be in a error. So this is what is a if control statement. Now I will tell you about if else statement. So if else statement is not so tough. This is what happened, and next part will be else part. If the condition passes, go to the statement method. If the part is wrong, then move to another part, that is else part with a colon. Okay, else part with a statement and with a statement. This is if else syntax for if else. I'll just show you how it runs. If my value is 10, okay, if my value is equal to 10, print a value. I value my value is 10. Else print value, sorry, false value, false. Okay, this is my program for if else. I'm just saving the program and running the program. See, I value is 10. So the condition passes yes, and it breaks and moves out of the program and showing us a output. If my value is 11 or 1, my value is 1. So I'm just saving, and it gives a another result to us, that is false, because I giving a value as a 1, but the condition is I equal to 10. That is the value should be equal to a 10. So this condition is false, so it moves to the next part and it giving the result like this. So if I have to give another condition here itself, that is another condition, so I can also give it here also, that is else if part. That is a third part after the statement part. After the if statement, that is else part, that is else if, but you should not write this like this, that is else if, elif. So with a colon, hitting enter, and here with the expression, and statement. This is what the syntax for a else if part. So I show you how it works in. So I'm giving here a else if part, that if I equal to 1. So closing the colon, that is condition. So my value will be printing statement for us. I value is 1, that is I. So now check the part and just show you an answer what the result is giving. So okay, I'm just moving to the console. I'm just compiling and running it. Sorry, I just not given a semicolon here. Just give a semicolon and save the part and move to the console, and now run the program. It giving a I value is 1. So condition passes here and it giving us a result. This is what is for a else if part, elif part. So I show you how if nested if works. Nested if is nothing but if has a if inside a if, that is said to be a nested if. That is after expression or a statement, another, sorry, here I have a another if statement, the expression. Inside it I'm having a else part, else with a colon and with the statement, with the statement. Okay, this is nested if, because this and this part is a one loop and this is a separate loop, but it works inside another loop. So this is said to be a nested if loop. So I show you how it works. If I value I is less than equal to 10, so it moves to this part, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just again filtering that. If I is less than equal to 5, again I am filtering it toward downward, so it has to pass here. So once my value is 6, it will not come here, it will go to the another part. So I'm just giving my value is less than equal to 20. Okay, so now see what it happens. Okay, I'm just saving it. So we have to give another else also to what it happens here. Else, so indentation should be very important in the Python program. So the rules of indentation is problem 2 3 4. I'm printing the value. Not matched. Okay, just saving, moving to the console and saving the file, compiling it. Sorry, it's syntax error that I am not ended with a colon. So every condition has to be stopped with a colon. So now again I'm moving to the console and running the program. Sorry, I'm not saved, I think so. Sorry, I'm not saved, I think. Yeah, I'm not saved. Now I saved the program and now running the program. See, not matched. So it breaks here itself because the first condition is itself passed, so it moving inside itself and breaking here itself. So because the part I less than equal to 10 is passed, so it came here and given a result not matched. So the how this happened, because I'll just show you in a paint. Okay, just show you in a paint how it happened. Okay, just a notepad. Okay, how it happens. It first came here, that is I equal to less than of 10, right? Less than equal to 10, but my value is 6. It came here and just looked into here, and first part where condition is passed, so it came here. So again it moved to some other part and checking here, that is I value is 6. Okay, the condition is I is less than equal to 10. If it passes, it moves here. Again it passes, it moves to here. If it is false, it moves here, but the result came here as false because the condition came here and it moves to the here. So the false ends with here, the condition ends with here itself, so the program terminated. This is what happened in a nested if program. This is full of a control statement. Thank you.